I would like to see a man who is proud of his country, which he lives. I would like to see a man whom the country is proud of. With this quote, good day to one and all. I am Hameed Azar.A of class 12, representing St. John's International Residential School. I am here to talk on the topic India 2020, a vision. India 2020. 2020, the date by itself has a prominence, has a significance. But I am here to discuss something more than significance about our country. On 2020, India will turn 75 years old. Looking down the memory lane, what can we conclude? In the 75 years, what have we achieved? 1947, we got our independence. And before that, Lord Dalhousie in British India introduced the railways. What amount of significant changes can we see in the railway system in India? Are we seeing any superfast trains? Or are we seeing any magnetic trains, which is run in Germany and Japan? No. When you say a country like Japan, which had a nuclear warfare, two of its cities, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, were destructed. But now they have revived. They are much more developed than India itself. But why? Why isn't India developed? Why is still India lagging behind in many aspects? Economical aspects? In poverty, below poverty line people are more. In literacy, take any state, except Kerala. Kerala had 100% literacy once, but not now. Take states like Bihar and Orissa. These states have a low literacy rate. And some states have a high literacy rate. There's a big differentiation. There's a big barrier difference between one state having a high literacy rate and a low literacy rate. What is the reason? Can I state it as corruption by the politicians? Is a politician of a single state where the literacy rate is not there, corrupted, he's looting all the money? That cannot be the reason. That is a reason, but the people's interest by itself is another reason. People, they themselves to take their own interest to get literates. But for this, they need to be informed. Right to information is a fundamental right in India, but are everybody informed? No. It's the duty of the Indian politicians. It is the duty of the leaders of this country. It's the duty of the forefront leaders of the country to get people informed about literacy. With the advent of internet, with the advent of fast communication systems, emails, social networking sites, etc., still people aren't informed. There's so much percent of people in India who are not informed about telephones, where in the urban side, you can see there's not a single person without a cell phone. Yes, there's a wide gap between the rural side of India and the urban side of India. How can we complete it? How can India come as one, a totally developed country? How can we come as a totally developed nation, a forefront country? What stance are we having now in the climate change conference happening at Copenhagen in Denmark? What stance do we have? What prominence, what significance are we showing there? We are in the basic group. We are India, Brazil and other African countries. We are in the basic group. We are not in the developed group. When will we enter the developed group? India 2020. What is my perspective on India 2020? When India turns 75 years old, when India comes to the Platinum Jubilee, what changes can we make? On my perspective, I would say there are few steps which the nation has to take very seriously. The few steps which the government has to take very seriously. The few steps which every politician has to think, every person in this nation has to think. Let's for once see a change. Let's for once see a revolution. I want the nation, in my perspective, let the dividing line between the rural side and the urban side become thin. Let India become a unified nation. Second, let the poverty line and the below poverty line people be reduced. Let the people get their basic amenities, food, shelter, health, etc. Let India become a hub of health. Let the health tourism of our nation increase. Long gone are the times when we used to go to other countries for health. Let people from other countries come to India for health reasons, cancer, whatnot. Don't we have scientists in our country? There are so many scientists who are graduating in our country. What is there? Financial aspects? Financial aspects. I strongly urge the politicians, I strongly urge the government people, and I strongly ask them, financial support should be given to everybody. Let there not be caste systems. Let there not be caste barricades. Let people not be discriminated. Let everybody be given the equal opportunities. Let the bright people, let the people with the determination, people with the commitment, that they want to do something to the nation. Let them come up. Yes. Third, equitable distribution of food, water, quality drinking water, which is what I would like to stress upon. Quality drinking water. Now, how many diseases are there based on water? With the amount of dirty water we consume, with lots of bacteria and other microorganisms inside, we can see leading to various diseases like malaria, etc. This itself by itself leads to what is that health disease lead to more of infant mortality and other death rates in our nation, which we have to avoid. Let our country be a healthy nation. Let our country grow in a healthy manner. Next, education. Education is the prime importance should be given to it, because with education people are aware of everything. Gaining knowledge, sharpening your wisdom. This is what is needed for a country, for every youth. Dropouts in school are increasing day by day in our nation. What is the reason? Is our people in our nation not capable of studying? No. It is their simple negligence and ignorance, which is to be avoided. Let the youth be well informed about the importance and significance of education, which is there. The long gone Nalanda is gone. Let a modern Nalanda come up. Let everybody around the world come to our country to study. Let many Harvards and Stanfords open in our country. Let many Massachusetts institutes open in our country. Let our Indian Institute of Technology itself more sharpen up. Let us produce more engineers. Let us produce more lawyers. Let us produce more scientists. Let our country lead in the forefront. Let our country come up first. It all lies in our citizens' hands. We citizens, we youths who are going to make the change. Again I stress upon, let's all for once see a revolution. Let's all for once see a change. It's all in our hands. Thank you one and all.